little interesting, shall we?
Who came up with the idea of having Tycho, Max, the Heavy, and Strong Bad playing Texas Hold'em poker in an underground bar? Regardless, the on-screen banter between these characters is what really sells the game.
It's on like there's gotta be a game reference for this.
Although, Poker Night is a bit bittersweet, seeing as this game is one of Strong Bad's final on-screen appearances before the Homestar Runner website stopped updating.
Well, that was a quivering pile of not fun.
It's honestly a little absurd that of all the video games that comes out, Sonic will show Western audiences what a good theatrical movie based on a game is like. In the first movie, that is still far from perfect and right. However, the visuals, character animation, and respect for the series are what really stand out. On top of that, Jim Carrey manages to make the popular character without definitely.
Sans, Undertale, Genocide Run. The Genocide Run in Undertale is already a slog and a half without adding on the trauma of having to battle Sans at the end of the game. But by showing no mercy, why should mercy be shown to you? As the final boss, Sans becomes the player's worst nightmare, and there's no doubt from the start that you're going to have a bad time. Even with Undertale's unique combat style, which can be rather easy in some areas of the game, Sans becomes a feat to defeat. He will often slam the soul of Frisk into the walls and engage the player by throwing bones and platforms down to avoid and jump onto. His initial attack, which always goes first, results in a series of lines and bones being thrown at the player. In order to defeat him, the player will have to continue to press fight until eventually he offers you mercy. This is, of course, a fake out, wherein he will rain down attacks onto the player until they eventually die. He will also pull out the Gaster Blaster move that is well known as his heaviest attack. If you manage to survive his onslaught without accepting his offer for mercy, Sans will use his special attack, which mostly consists of hoping that Frisk will get bored and give up. He will fall asleep after a while, which results in the player having to make their way quietly over to the fight button again. Once pressed, Sans will awaken and you can finally obliterate him, if you manage to make it that far. He will bleed and limp off screen as he dies, leaving you with a sense of satisfaction.